Hello, 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 hello. Mic check, mic check. Is it working? Hello, hello, hello. Mic check. Testing, testing. I think it's okay. Okay, let's see. There's some settings that changed. Let's see if this is working correctly. One moment. Let's see if this is showing up. Okay. But we have a weird scrolly thing now. What is this? Hold on. Wait, what? Okay, anyways, whatever. I don't know why that showed up all of a sudden. But you'll see there's like a sidebar scroll now. On the beat drop. Boom. Okay. Hopefully everything's going great. I'm not exactly sure why there's a does anybody know why there's a scroll bar now? Or has that always been there? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I guess it's always been there. Weird. Yo, that is so weird. I've never realized that. I guess until now, unless it's a new thing, I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, we have a couple things that we're gonna get to. We're gonna do the brain teasers, but what else? Brain teasers, and then we're gonna go into the Discord and kind of showcase what some of the people have found over the week. Let me get the timer set up. I usually try to beat the wordle in 60 seconds. So let me change that. We got wordle, we're gonna go quordle, contexto. Oh gosh, which one is it? Hold on, hold on. Is it this? Okay, cool. I found it. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Let's go. Okay, we got all the vowels. These are all the letters we can work with. How about Piper? No, there's no R. Fin? Oh no. P-I-N-E. There's no way. I'm just gonna see if we get any of the letters. I don't know. Dang. That one stumped me. There has to be a double letter of some sort. Every time this happens, there's usually like a double letter situation. So we can assume that it ends with the E. If you put a P right there, okay, let me assume it ends with the E. Oh, Pix. Pixie? No, there's no E in the fourth column. Ooh. Ooh, it could have been Pixel, but there's no L. Is there a double letter in here somewhere? P. It starts with a P. P-I. Okay, so it could be like this. Oh, peas. Man. Oh, it's not peas? Hold? P-I something something E. It's not peas, so what about Pixie? Is Pixie a word? But there's no double E. What am I talking about? Hold on. Okay, we can use Z, X, V, B, N, K, J, F, W, Q, maybe there's an N. Fine. Okay, I guess my thought process now is what pairs with the E at the end? Because I'm not sure what the middle letter is going to be. I think my better strategy here is to try to figure out what can pair with the E at the end. I can imagine like an NE. I could see some FE. I mean, it could be something like that. I don't even know that's a word. I mean, there could be a K. It could end with a K. Pinky? There's no way. That's not pink. Well, that's not how you traditionally spell pinky. That's what I'm concerned about. Pin. Okay. That's not a word, right? There's no way that's a word. Okay, that's not a word. Confirmed. Pinky with the E is not a word. How about the double N? That's not a word? Man, there's so many possibilities here. Is there a double P situation? It could end with... Oh wait, there is no P at the fourth column. Okay, that gives us a little hint. Okay, we can rule out... I just realized that we can rule out a double P because we already tested it. Oh, wait a second. It could be a K, but is K in the third or the fourth column? The problem is there's only a limited amount of letters that can connect with the E at the end. That kind of makes sense in my head. So, okay. Technically, WE can be possible. I don't see this one. Gosh, this one was actually pretty hard. Holy. It could be NE. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is actually one of the tougher ones. I mean, I just can't see it right now. That doesn't really help though. Okay, technically there's a BE situation, but no way, ZE. Really? Is this really a word? Wow, I'm giving myself all this time and I still can't figure this out. I mean, if it's using Z, they've got me stumped. I don't know any words that can make sense here. I keep going back to what pairs with the E at the end. There's only a couple. There could be B. If it's BE, what would the middle letter be that pairs with the BE? That's the problem. Okay, I don't think it's B. I do like NE, but like we've been dealing with this whole time, what actually can be the middle letter that can connect NE? Is it W? I might just have to brute force this at this point. This is unfortunate. This is not usually how I want to do it, but I'm kind of out of guesses, to be totally honest. Man. Okay, it's not NE. FE? Ooh, that could have been close. Nope. Dude, this is This is not right. This is not right. How is it this hard? Ay, ay, ay. No way it's J. Come on. I'm just brute forcing this at this point. I'm stumped. I really have no idea what could be the answer. This one actually stumped me. And I'm... Gosh. It's not J. I guess we just gotta try K now. I mean, good thing they're giving us unlimited guesses because I would have failed. I would have failed like 10 minutes ago. No. See, Pinky would have worked. But obviously we need a Y, but we can't use a Y. Am I seeing this all wrong? I've tried the P. I mean, I tried the K. I've tried the F. I've tried the N. The B. Okay. I think this is dang. Pixie? Yeah, it could have been the same letter that we used. I knew it was a double letter situation because with the remaining amount of letters we had left, I couldn't see what can match with the E. This one was actually one of the hardest ones. This was really tricky. Unfortunately, I couldn't match the other I with the E. Man, I did see PIX, but I couldn't gauge that. Yo, what's up, Clutch? Oh yeah, PCG spawn. We're just doing some brain teasers now, man. We got absolutely stumped on today's Wordle. Sorry to ruin it if you didn't try your Wordle. Did you try your Wordle today? Let's do quordle. if Wordle was any indication, we definitely don't have the brain working. Okay. Let's go ahead and put 5 minutes on the clock. It was a tough one, wasn't it? Especially when I was trying to beat it. I was trying to beat it in 1 minute. Unfortunate. Alright. 5 minutes on the clock. 4 Wordles simultaneous. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Oh, that one was helpful. Okay, top left, we got what is that? ADER. Okay. Top right. Okay, there's no... Oh, it starts with an R? Right... Oh, what is this? What is this? I need a P somewhere. Where did I put the P? The P is either in the middle. Rip. Ripple. Ripen? Okay, good. Okay. Bottom left. Clearly doesn't start with the S or A, so let's go T. I. What do we put the A? Where do we put the A? Where do we put the A? Let's just put the A there. I think it ends with S. That's what I have in the back of my head. What? T-I... Chicas? Oh! Oh man, the first letter is completely new. That is unfortunate. Okay. If it's something Does it end with the A? Okay, I think it ends with the A. Or it ends with a T. It could be ST ending. Something like that. What is that? Ends with ST, I think? What the heck? Or does it, or is ST in the middle? Hold on. STA? Vista. Boom! Come on. Oh man, I only have one guess. Oh my gosh, what is this? Does it end with the L? I feel like there's a repeat somewhere. I feel like there's a repeat. There has to be a repeat. Helen? No, we already used N. What? I'm trying to guess a word, but I can't think of a word. This is impossible. I don't know. Oh, so close. That was actually hard. Okay, reading the chat. The third word, it was challenge. Yeah, that kind of stumped me for a really long time, but I just kind of like rearranged it. I figured it had to deal with some kind of weird letter. Bottom right. Man, we are 0 for 2 on the brain teasers today. This is terrible. Well, it's kind of hard given that I was only allowed one vowel, but that gives me a hint that you have to reuse it. I'm pretty sure there's double E somewhere. If it's double E, wheel, brick. I wouldn't have guessed that one. I don't think I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I would have gotten the wheel if I couldn't get another letter somewhere. That was actually hard. Were you able to finish your quordle today, Fletch? All right, let's see.
Aid.
Oh. Aider. To provide with what is useful or necessary in achieving an end. Okay.
Ripen.
You got the word ripen, to grow or become ripe. Even the top left today was kind of hard. This was a really hard wordle today. Or quordle and wordle.
Vista.
Okay, vista. A distant view through or along an avenue or opening. And then the one we couldn't get today. Man, I can't believe, even taking time, we couldn't figure this out.
Wheel.
Wheel, a circular frame of harder material that may be solid, partly solid, or spoked, and that is capable of turning into an axle. Okay. Well, it's fair to say that was my worst wordle and quordle of this year. Surely that means contexto is gonna be way easier. Clutch says, yeah, I just barely finished it. You had waste as your second last word. Had waste as my second last word. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean your second last word? I don't get that part. What is second to last word? You mean the bottom left? Oh, you meant you guessed waste. Oh, okay, you guessed waste on the bottom right. Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's use waste. Okay. Oh, you got wheel because you found waste. Man, unfortunate for me. Terrible. Okay, I think with contexto, my goal is to try to guess the actual word in... Let's set it at 40 to guesses. I think 40 is like a good number. I think anything past that is gonna... Or maybe, I don't know, we're gonna see. We're gonna just play it by ear, but there has to be some kind of limitation. Okay, waste is kind of not close. You know what's helped me recently is using state. State usually gives me a pretty good boost. Okay, that's terrible. Did you try contexto today, Clutch? Okay, so state is a little bit closer. How about yield? Oh, that's worse. Okay. Okay, got field, which is really bad. State is slightly better. How about music? Music is closer. Music is a little bit closer. How about... I mean, naturally go artist. Okay. So I kind of have even more clues from the previous day. The other day, the word singer was the word. So I'm assuming it's not singer, but maybe a different type of artist. So we can go drummer. No, that's worse. Okay. So that kind of gives me a clue. It's not necessarily the music side of the word artist. Okay, I guess naturally go painter. No? Oh gosh, hold on. So it's not really the word artist like we think. What is another way of thinking about artist? Another way to think about artist is, how about teacher? Oh, that's terrible. Yo, what's up, Ashwin? We're trying contexto. Have you ever tried contexto? Has anybody tried contexto before? And by the way, after this, we're gonna showcase some of the Discord finds. So we're just trying to figure out today's contextual word. If you haven't tried this before, it's basically one secret word that they've selected, and you have to basically try to find the rank 1 word. The numbers on the side of these words show the ranking. So obviously the further away you're from rank 1, the farther away the actual word is. It's really just kind of like process of elimination, kind of. I'm trying to guess this in under 40 guesses. It takes a while because, as you can imagine, it could be literally anything. So artist is kind of like a medium guess. It's not. So it's telling me it's not as specific as like a drummer or a painter. So it's not. I don't think it's an occupation. I'm thinking of something a little bit broader. How about another subject? How about no, it's not an occupation. We just said that. Science? No, that's terrible. Holy. Yeah, earlier we did, man, all these have been pretty hard today. Earlier we did wordle, we did quordle. All of those were really, really bad for us. Okay, let me see. What is another word for artist? How about... So the hint I'm seeing right now is it went from music to artist. So artist is close, but you don't want to go as specific as the type of artist. We can go... How about phone? Oh, that is terrible. Okay, So it's something very broad. I think it's something very broad. I don't think it's. I'm getting the hint that it's not very specific. So we gotta think bigger. We gotta think something generalized. Something. Okay, artist could be like music or like a painter or something like that. So what are these things? What are both of these things? Maybe it's something an artist uses. I don't think it's something specific. It could be, but I don't think it's something an artist uses. But just to process of elimination, let's go brush. Yeah. So I think if it was brush, I think it'd be higher ranked. So I'm really double down on not being very specific. I think it has to be something kind of broad. So something along the lines like land, something like nation, maybe. So like I said, artists could be like the music side or like a painter. So how do I pick something along those lines? I don't think it's on the music side. I think it has to be on the artist, like someone doing some art. But what is a general word? How about modern? Okay. Here we go. Like I said. Okay. It's a little bit better. Not quite. It didn't do a huge jump, so it is something probably like an error of time. Medieval. Okay, that's worse. Old. I don't know how to spell this. Renaissance? How do you spell Renaissance? Renaissance. Yeah, they also want you to spell the word exactly too, so like you have to know how they spell. Renaissance. That doesn't look right. Look it up. I kind of don't want to, but I might have to, because that gives me a big clue. How about, can somebody type it for me? In the meantime, I'm gonna try to think of another word. I don't know how to spell Renaissance. How about what's it called? Revolution? Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Renaissance. There we go. See, it was helpful. But that's so troll, right? Like you have to spell that exactly to get credit. Okay, so we're getting closer. It's not quite an error of time. Otherwise, I think it'd be super close to the word. So, how about just time? Oh no, that's terrible. How about error? Oh, that's not that great. Okay, so maybe it's not an error of time. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's an actual person? There's no way it's an actual person. What's up, Poke Actor? We're doing a really hard game here. It's contexto. I did use time. Time is right under error. I kind of snuck it in. I did error and time. They're both worse. We're trying to guess the secret word of the day. And all these words have been used randomly to help gauge what the actual word is. So, just briefly, the number next to the word is the ranking of how close it is to the actual word. You want to try to find the rank 1 word of the day, and each word kind of gives you a hint. There's unlimited guesses, but I'm trying to limit it to under 40 guesses to kind of give us some constraints. Right now, we're kind of only medium level on how close we are, because yellow is kind of like, you know, warm. You want to get to the green. So we started from music, we did artists, and then we did the errors within Painter, but that's not necessarily the way it's going. How about portrait? Portrait? Not quite. So I think we gotta go past. Now we gotta go past the actual Painter. I think it's something different than the actual Painter, but that helped us go to the actual word. So we've been trying modern, Renaissance. We did revolution earlier, but that thing was not even close. So how about England? Straight up England. Okay, never mind. How about castle? Oh, that was a pretty big boost. Okay. Something. So like you can kind of see the trend now. We had the artist, because we were thinking of painters, and then now we're kind of transitioning to like castles. They're not really related, but it helped us get to that point. King? Ooh, king could be a good guess. Oh? Okay. It's gonna be some kind of person within a kingdom, right? How about, obviously, queen? Oh, that's actually worse. That's actually worse. So it's not an actual person. Prince? Let's see. Okay, see, Prince is worse, so I don't think it's an actual title. Royalty. Let me think. Royalty? Okay, let's try royalty. Oops. No, royalty is even worse. Okay. It's not a specific person within a kingdom. How about because my thinking is naturally within a kingdom you want to think of king, right? I think king is like the top of the word of a kingdom. So I don't think it's king. I don't think it's an actual person. But it is close. It is rank 19. A leader? Could be a leader. Maybe we should think in terms of animals like king of the jungle as in lion. So I did think about that. The only reason why I wouldn't go that way is because the way it's trending, we never really went into the animal realm. So like we went from like castle which is in the yellow, and then we went into the what is that, green, bluish, turquoise-ish, right when we got to people inside like a castle. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't go with animals. I think the color of the word actually helps. We can try leader, but I think that's outside of like. I think that's gonna be outside of the. Yeah, that's in the red. So. So we have to stay something within like prince, queen, king. But like when you think of kingdoms, like the king is the top of the top. Like how would you go even further than that? How about how about sword? Ooh. But it is close. So it is something within a kingdom, I think. I think it's fair to say something within the kingdom. About how about you think it's kingdom? Nope. Alright, I'm throwing this out there. I'm gonna go church. Oh, nope. So they're hinting that king, queen are close. But like when you think of that kind of situation, how can there be something higher? PCG spawn, by the way. You think it's lion? Alright, we'll try it. Oh! You got it! It is lion. How? Nice work. I had no... That is weird. That's actually a huge left turn. I don't like how they were guiding us like that. I don't know about that one. I feel like the ranking system in this one was way different from what we had in the past. We've done this in the past, and it didn't take this quite left of a turn. Like, I could see how they connected, but yeah, I wouldn't trend us this way. Like everything we were typing in. Okay, hold on. Will they allow us to give us? Oh man, they're not gonna give us hints. Okay. In the past, it didn't take this big of left of turn, in my opinion. The other day we had the word singer, which was the rank 1 word, and how we got there was we started from artist, so everything led up to so artist the other day was in the yellow, and all the words trended towards singer. This one, I don't know, this is kind of a huge left turn in my opinion. I can see the connection, but like, how would anybody guess an actual animal given the last couple of hints, you know? I mean, clearly they think it's a good ranking system, but like, how would you go from prince, kingdom, sword, queen, king, and then you make it into an animal? You know what I'm saying? That's all I have. That's all I have gripe about it. But I can see the connection, but at some point, I feel like it has to be within the same category. That was kind of like a double meaning, right? Like, you go king, the actual person, or like the king of the jungle, but then, you know, the other words that were helping us were like queen and king. The reason I wanted to give a tip, because I wanted to see, because technically king was only rank 19, so maybe number 2, 3, 4, 5 were actual animals, but still, like, if you're gonna hint us towards that way, you gotta, I feel like you gotta give us a little bit better concrete path. But like I said, I don't know what rank 2, 3, and 4 words were, but maybe they were actual animals, and so not bad. Good job. That was all Ashwin. If you weren't here earlier, we failed quordle under 5 minutes. We couldn't even get the last word. It was actually pretty hard today so far, and we actually failed wordle. So today was a big L. L's in the chat. We'll take L's in the chat. Terrible. Okay. Let me get the Discord find set up right now. Next, we're gonna kind of go over some of the Discord finds. What has everybody caught recently? So let me get that set up. And this gives you some time if you want to post under shiny, shundos, hundos, nandos, whatever. You got some time to do it. Let me get it set up. So we'll be right back. Find the Discord. So all the way up to okay, we'll go here. First up, this one's from Sunsoul. Shout out to Sunsoul. They posted pretty rare find in my opinion. Look at this. Look at that. How many of you got the shiny costume Hoot Hoot? Oh my gosh, I just realized it's humongous. Look at that thing. That right there, pretty solid. Unfortunately, I did not find the Hoot Hoot. This one was probably the one thing people were going for in the New Year's event. So congrats to so-and-so and everybody who got that. Additionally, we have another shiny flex. Gosh, hold on. Boom! Shiny flex from... This one's from Clutch. Now, are these two different ones? Oh, wow. Yo, Clutch, you got two shinies from us? That's awesome. This is two shiny Reshirams. Hold on. I had to check. I had to check the CP. This is why I know it's two different ones. Look at that. Woo! That was probably during raid hour, I'm assuming. So that's nice. Those are from Clutch. Congrats to Clutch right there. Really nice. So I'm just pulling these from the Discord, so if anybody wants to showcase anything else, we'll kind of look through them. These are just some of the ones that we've been looking through from the past week. Looks like Clutch had a pretty good week. That is pretty solid. Okay, this one is from Clutch. Shout out to Clutch. Shiny Purloin. How many of you got the shiny Purloin? I think they were spawning last week a little bit more frequently. We actually did, in fact, get the shiny Purloin, our first one as well. So nice job. Ooh. Okay, we heard about this one on stream, but we kind of didn't see it until now. Okay, you guys gotta get ready for this. You guys ready for this? Holy! There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! Shundo Yovelto. Now, a couple things that just bumped up in my head. I feel like, oh, this is from Orlag in the Discord. Congratulations. This one right here has a couple things going. Not only is the shiny like bacon looking, but I do notice something kind of interesting here. Orlag has labeled it with the S, and that kind of tells me he is a fan of Brandon Tan, which, if you don't know, hardcore grinds the game, and he does this. He puts the S after the hundo. So I'm not sure if Orlag is trying to copying the naming scheme or like why that is, but I just noticed that kind of just popped up to my head. So maybe they're a fan of Brandon Tan there. Does everybody label a hundo specifically like with the letter or with the number? PokeArcher says, I still need that shiny for your ult. Which one? Purloin? You haven't got a shiny since November? Huh? No legendary raids? No, just any? You didn't do Community Day? What about Community Day, PokeActor? So obviously that Shundo Yovelto was a trade, but that's nice. The Shundo Yovelto, I'm not exactly sure if it's still viable in Open Master League. I know it used to be pretty good in Master League Classic, the one where you could use legendaries but only level 40. Okay, next. Next. It looks like this is Community Day. That's nice, that's nice. First shiny, it sounds like, from Sun Soul. I'm sure everybody got the shiny chest pin. We actually ended up with 11 shinies, playing roughly 1 hour, but we were more focused on trying to find Kecleon, by the way. Okay. And that one was from Sunsoul. So shout out to everybody there from the Shiny Flex. Okay. This is a very nice next. This next post here is very nice because it could, I think, eventually has a mega. I think. Could be wrong. Okay. Boom! How many of you have got the Hondo Mawau? 100% Mawau. I think this can be megas, right? Eventually? Kind of hard to find because I think they're only from raids or eggs. And this one, or maybe research as well, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That one is from Picasso. Shout out to Picasso. Oh. Okay, there it is. Boom! 100% Hitmonlee. Now, I was trying to see if that's purified. Oh, that's so hard. I'm not exactly sure if that's purified or not, but I don't think that's purified. I think that's just the way it happened to be screenshot. But 100% Hitmonlee, that's always really nice. Lucky for them, they probably don't ever have to check another Hitmonlee. So congrats to Regenerating Spirit. Really nice. Okay, next. If you didn't know already, we're in the Hondo collection. Okay, this next one's pretty cool. This one is actually, you know, not only is it rare that the costume is only a limited time, but obviously they get the 100%. 100% Pikachu with the costume. Unfortunately, you cannot evolve it, so you know, it is a bit sad. That one's from Sunsoul. Congrats to Sunsoul on that one. Amazing. PCG spawn, by the way. Pokearcher says, I need the shiny restroom. I fell asleep for the raid hour. Ooh. Unfortunately, Reshiram goes away tomorrow by 10 a.m. So if you're still trying to find that shiny, you only have a very limited amount of time. Tomorrow is a new event, by the way. You got the, what is it? Twinkling Fantasy or something. You get a new Mega, new raid boss. You get a new shiny you can hunt. It's gonna kick off a pretty good month, in my opinion. Okay, scrolling through. Scrolling through the other stuff. And of course, we're gonna give a shout out to probably the hardest thing to find this weekend. hardest thing to find this weekend, as you can imagine, if you're trying to look for them. What just happened? There it is. Okay, quick question. How many of you found Kecleon? By the way, that's pretty good IVs for the Kecleon. They're all randomized IVs, randomized CP, and randomized moves. Not sure if it's ever going to be useful, but they were really hard to find. We actually found 2 on stream. Plus, you found 3. Yeah, they're all randomized, and man, we were almost ready to just give up on it, but it was kind of cool because the story behind finding our Kecleons, we found 2. We finished Community Day. We were gonna go look for Kecleon, but we didn't know how rare they were at that time. I actually purposely didn't look at any prior information before trying to find Kecleon to try to kind of have it more of a surprise and an adventure. So I didn't know how rare they were. I didn't know exactly how they were spawning, but I knew that they were popping up because I saw it on timelines. But regardless, we finished Community Day and we tried to find Kecleon. No Kecleons in sight. So we decided to give it some time and go look for some raids in the meantime. So of course we went to our local park, and our first stop, we did the raid, and then I was looking around on all the Pokestops, nothing. And if you know, you've been here before, the park that we usually go to has tons of stops. And I don't know if this still works, but apparently there was a glitch where you can identify Kecleons from far distance. So that really helped, because after the initial raid that we went to go do, I went to another raid nearby, and I gave myself that one last opportunity, that other spot, to kind of scout the rest of the Pokestops. And man, it was very clutch, because if we didn't go to that last raid, which was the second raid of the day, we wouldn't have been able to find the Kecleon a little bit further down. It was so what's it called? What's the word? It was so like, it was such a snowball effect. Like I went to go find raids for people. We did the raids, and I was about to call it quits because I was not about to go all over town just to look for this thing when I knew that it was going to come back next month. So I made sure to kind of cut it off, and just happened that at the next raid, we were right in radius of the next Kecleon by a Pokestop. So we found our first Kecleon looking while we're looking for a second raid. We didn't even do that raid, by the way. So after I found the Kecleon, we ditched the raid because I didn't know how much time there was left. Because at the time I didn't know if they were going to despawn or how long they were, and I didn't really know how to get them. So we zoomed over to the stop. We finally got it. Okay, this is the first one. We finally got it to the decks, all good. Then we went to go look for that last raid to kind of make up for that missed one. And as we were going to the next raid, we finished the raid. I go and check around the area, and there happened to be a second one from the second raid that we were looking for. So it only really happened because we were looking for raids. So that was a really good little experience and story from my side. I'll always remember how that happened, because we were about to give up, number one, and number two, I was not about to go all over town, because most cases I would have assumed that I can find at least one Kecleon by by the zoo, which is the local park that I have. And for those of you who've been here before, you know how many Pokestops there are. So I was very close to giving up. Luckily, we pushed on just enough to where we can find the next one and just snowball to the next one. So we were lucky enough to find 2. I said this on stream, I'm not exactly sure about the release of this, because like, what if you just don't have enough spots? It seemed like it was maybe 1 Kecleon every 100 spots. It was really rare. Ashman says, I walked for a good hour after combat and didn't find any. They were rare. I had no idea they were that rare. I thought they were just gonna be, you know, scattered around Pokestops, and you could find them relatively easy. I wasn't expecting every single stop, but I definitely didn't expect it to be that rare. But it was definitely an adventure just to find the one. But the one led to another one, which led to raids and stuff, so I guess it worked out. Pokearcher says, I have a restaurant, 6 minutes left. Oh, I'm good on restaurants. I got 3 shinies. I'm good. If anybody else needs restaurant, Pokearcher has one. But yeah, my Kecleons weren't that good either, so maybe lucky trading them is actually something people are doing. Okay, next. Let me see. How about, okay, there's no new Nundos. Any lucky flex? Okay. Okay, I think we've caught up. So congrats to all those good finds. Those were pretty awesome. We'll do this again next Monday, probably. So if you have any shiny Shundos, Hundos, Nandos, Luckies, or whatever you want to have showcased on here, go ahead and post those in our Discord, !Discord. Put it right there. You need to know the link. Next thing I want to do is quickly go over the upcoming event. I feel like there's a lot going on coming up. So we're just going to quickly go over some of the events coming up. Whoops, hold on. Let's go to our friend Leak Duck here. I've organized it pretty well. As you can see, we got Reshiram going away in about roughly half a day. Mega Steelix, same thing. If you didn't have the Mega Steelix energy by now, what are you doing? It's been here before. I would say it's pretty valuable. One of the, well, I don't know if this is the only one, but you can get the Steel Mega, one of the only ones, I think. I could be wrong, as of right now. So goodbye to Reshiram if you haven't already. Tomorrow, Twinkling Fantasy event. Let's just quickly go over this if you don't know this already. Obviously you get 2 times XP for catching nice, great, and excellent throws. Additional candy for catching stuff with nice greater excellent. And once again, they're continuing the trend where you can get XL for specific throws, so that's kind of cool. And then the one mega debut. Who has the 100% Salamence? This thing is very awesome. Can we click? No, we can't click on it. But Mega Salamence finally incoming. We do have the 100%. We've been waiting for this. We just need to find the race. So tomorrow we're gonna find Zekron's, Salamence. Okay, what is this? It says, Smile, you might have a surprise encounter with Jigglypuff or Dratini when you take a snapshot. Okay, kind of weird. Oh, I guess it's just kind of promoting the fairy and dragon spawns. I guess that's what. Apparently you can get Dratinis and Jigglypuff. So like I said, Zekron's incoming tomorrow for about a week, it looks like. January 10th to January 18th. It knows Fusion Bolt, probably its signature move. What you can expect, you can get Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Dratini, Togi, Morello, Rawls, Vibrava, Bagon, Dino, and Dedenne. That is the shiny debut. So there's quite a lot going on with all the events coming up. New shiny Dedenne you can find, Zekrom, Megas, and apparently if you're lucky, you can encounter Gloom, Goomy, and Noibat. I do not have the shiny Noibat, but usually when they say this, they're extremely rare, so don't anticipate that them spawning a bunch of Noibats and Goomy, but they will be out. I was doing the restroom, I quit PokemonGo by accident, and you lost the pass? Pokeactor, what are you doing? How did you accidentally quit? Oh, wait a second. I'm an idiot. Nobody's been able to see this. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me just quickly go over this. I just realized nobody could see it. You guys gotta tell me. I didn't realize that the stream wasn't up. Okay, quickly. You get 2 times XP for specific throws. You get additional candies for specific throws. You get XL candies for specific throws. You got Mega Salamence coming in tomorrow. Very nice. You got Jigglypuff and Dratini coming from Photo Bomb. You get probably the signature move Fusion Bolt from Zekrom starting tomorrow. Here are the spawns: Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Dratini, Togi, blah blah blah. So you can see a theme. There's fairy and dragons. And then we just kind of went over this. Noibat and Goomy can be spawning. But usually when they have a specific section just for this, they're extremely rare. So don't anticipate them coming up a lot. In Rage, you can find Jiggly, Maril, Axu, Dino. Okay, interesting. So in 3 stars, you can find the Dedenne and Druddigon. I think those 2 are pretty much what people will be going for. That's good to know. They're going to be in 3 stars. House defeated, and you kind of swipe up and the game was gone. Gotta be careful. Especially when you have low time. You said you only have 5 minutes on it. You don't want to be making those mistakes. And you can see the megas and 5 stars. Okay, research. I'm usually terrible at remembering these. The research catch 5 is the Dedenne, so hopefully those aren't too rare to find. That's pretty easy to complete. Catch 5 is relatively easy, but I don't know how common that research is. Catch 30 for Goomy. That's kind of interesting. I'm guessing people are going to go for catch 30. Win 3 raids is another Goomy. Personally, I'll probably be looking for catch 5, catch 30. Win 3 raids, depending on if I'm raiding a lot that day. And then I'm kind of indifferent about the Dratini and Bagon. If it happens, it happens. If I don't have anything else to do, I'll keep it in my research stack, but I don't think I'll keep those. Okay, you got a little collection challenge. We've been doing this pretty frequently here. If you complete it, you get 50 Salaman's Mega Energy. You get a Charge TM, Fast TM. You basically just got to collect all the event spawns. Can we tap on that? Nope, we can't. So that's how Shiny Dedenne looks. Kind of like a burnt little creature. It is the Shiny Debut. Here's an overview. I think the fact that this event can give you XLs for the dragons and fairies, that's huge. Hopefully you can take advantage of that, and you're going to be able to collect, you know, max XLs for all of these. Probably not a lot of Noibats and Goomies necessarily, but hopefully people can get, you know, 300 XL for everything on the screen here except for Goomy and Noibat. That's probably the goal. So yeah, looking forward to that event tomorrow. Yeah, I know for the next time. You're 200,000 away from level 39? That's easy, right? You can get that 200,000 with us on Wednesdays. For those of you who haven't known already, Wednesdays we have raid hour going on. It is going to be Zekrom. We have a fast raid group where we send raids first to the people who are subs to the channel. So if you want a lot of raids on Wednesdays and have a designated group already, and you want to do pretty much the whole hour, we'll be doing that on Wednesdays. Remember that I got banned from another streamer. I also got banned for his Discord, so I had it already. I'm not gonna join his live anymore. Oh, even after you talked to the mod, they didn't do anything? I do remember you saying that, but did you actually get in touch with the mod? That's crazy. That's really unfortunate. I don't know. I mean, every channel has its own, what's it called? Own culture, so I guess now you know. Okay, and then also tomorrow is Swirlix Spotlight Hour. I forgot to mention that. What's the bonus? Okay, Swirlix. Oh, 2 times catch Stardust. Ooh. That'd be interesting to do. Interesting. Okay, so I don't have the shiny. I am interested in that. Not so much for the Stardust. We'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at tomorrow around 6. But I do plan on finding Zekroms and Megas beforehand tomorrow, so depending on the time and where we're at, we'll probably try to do the Spotlight Hour. Tomorrow we're gonna try to get on finding raids and doing some megas around 4 or 5, so look out for that. if you're looking for any more Zekrons. Luckily, I already have the 100% Zekrom, so I'm not too crazy for it. I do want the special move, so I'll do some of those. But I'm mainly gonna be looking for Megas tomorrow. For me. Pokeager, do you need any Megas or Zekroms tomorrow? Okay, and then the rest of the week you can see Zekrom raid hours on Wednesdays. Looks like Thursday all the different leagues are coming back. Oh, I didn't know that. And what is this? Saturday is a Go Battle Day? 4 times Stardust for wins. You can do up to 100 battles. All the leagues. This is time research? Wow, you get an elite charge to him. This one's worth doing. Oh wait. Oh wait, yeah, you do. Okay, this one's. I didn't realize this. This one's actually worth doing. You get an elite charge to him for doing probably battle focused tasks. So that one's Saturday. So I guess Saturday we're doing some battles. And yeah, that's the rest of the week. So tomorrow, pretty busy tomorrow actually. New event, new 5-star, new Mega, Swirler Spotlight Hour. And that just kicks off the week. And then you got Zekrom, Raid Hour we'll be doing. And then the next day you got a new, all the leagues are coming back in open fashion. And then Friday's kind of a chill day, and Saturday's battles. And that one I recommend because of the elite charge DM. If you're low on elite charge DM, it should be relatively easy to find those. Okay. Pokeactor says, you don't know what to do with your channel points? Or did you go read through the reward redemptions? There's nothing you want to use your rewards on? You got nothing? Nothing, huh? Well, do you have a reward redemption suggestion, maybe? How about a reward redemption suggestion? Okay, while you're thinking about that, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, mic check. We back? We back? We back? Did you think of any new reward redemptions, PokeActor? I can't believe you don't want to use it on any of those. I feel like I have so many. Teaching GBO battles. I don't have that as a redemption? Okay, let me add the GBO teaching one. I didn't know that I didn't have that on there. Oops. Well, first off, did you happen to get your Discord screen share fixed? PokeActor, did you get your Discord screen share to work? Because that's the primary way we do our coaching. You did? Okay, well, if you want to jump on right now, I can see we can do that while I do my battles as well. We can have a dual battle stream going on. If you're ready. PCG spawn, by the way. You want to jump on the call right now? But remember, this is Master League, so before you decide, do you have Master League stuff ready? So, level 40 non-legendary stuff. So it could be like your Metagross, your Dragonites, Gyarados, stuff like that. I mean, we could work with what you have, but you gotta at least have level 40 stuff. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Okay, let me know. We're gonna try to do one set here. Okay. For Masters, I don't think I have any Pokemon. Oh! Yeah, it's only Master League right now. So it's level 50 stuff or level 40 non-legendary. Maybe Thursday? Okay, pretty good lead for us. So you can imagine that this is really bad for Garchomp, double weak to ice. Holy! We just got absolutely bamboozled there. I was not paying attention. We just got deleted. Whoops. Okay, the good news. The good news is that I have the waterfall Gyarados. The waterfall Gyarados should be able to take out the Mamoswine. Yeah, I messed this up so bad. They're just gonna double shield this. I got distracted. How do you know if they're level 40 or 50? If they're level 40, the very next power-up will require XL. If it doesn't have any more power-ups, then you know it's level 50. Alright, GG's. That was so bad. Yeah. And I think you're gonna have to have some dragons. Dragons are very useful in the meta. But you also need to have, you know, just... Well, first of all, you're just going to see what you have level 40 available, because level 40 is usually the minimum you want. Okay. They switched in the exact Gyarados, but we got one waterfall head start in energy. So it's kind of an RNG situation here, because on the one hand, I was just gonna say maybe they have the outrage, but okay. I was just gonna say they could have outrage there, but I didn't want to. But anyways, interesting moveset that they have with still one switch. Yeah, Gyarados can know an array of moves. It can know the Aqua Tail, Crunch, Outrage. Luckily, we have two pretty good counters to this extra move. So there's one of two things that can happen here. That means they have another dragon. So if we think that there's another dragon, we're going to save this energy. Okay. Let's go ahead and bait. There's no way! What a play. We did call the team. We knew that they had a dragon in the back just because how the alignment went. But that was a really gutsy no shield right there. But sometimes you gotta make those hard calls. You don't have any dragons? If you don't have any dragons, then how about steel types? Do you got any of the steel types available? I wouldn't say you need like very specific ones, but you definitely need some kind of dragon. Alright, let's see if we can actually steal this win. Still a little bit of a chance. Man, look at the beat drop. Right on the beat drop. And boom. GG's. So once again, they went extra drill, Gyarados, and then the Dragonite. Steel protects the dragon, and then their Gyarados is kind of like a safe switch. So that was the whole idea. That's how I kind of knew it was dragon. Okay, kind of a similar situation, but unfortunately this Gyarados knows Dragon Breath as opposed to Waterfall. So I don't want to switch because our two things in the back are worse. So with that in mind, I basically want to maintain alignment. They did throw an Aqua 12 bait on that second one there. So given that they shielded so early, I'm really anticipating them shielding this one. Okay, they don't. Interesting. They should be using a move. I'll let that go. So this could be really bad or really good for me because they really were afraid of that Metagross, which is probably bad news for our backline. Let's see if they have a fairy. They don't have a fairy. For some reason, they basically went their dragon as well, so they probably have some sort of steel type. I'm gonna switch. Yo, what's up, Lord Drew? How are the games? Thank you for the shout out for them. A little bit busy. How are the games? Yeah, I'm anticipating some kind of steel type because they're there. It is. It was indeed another steel type. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. Hopefully. Hold. Ooh, this Dragonite is gonna get so much energy. It's a race. It's a race. Nope, GG's. Kinda hard. Yo, Film Vlogs. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing? How are your games today? Hello, I didn't actually play PvP today. You played Uno and Pokemon Violet? Really? You played Uno? Where do you play Uno on? Is Uno available for multiplayers? I can play Uno. Oh, it's on the Switch? Interesting. You start battles on Thursday? Oh, are you kind of over the Master League stuff? You hate Master League? Well, I can see why you hate Master League. What's up? What's up, Bo? It's true, you witnessed the tense Uno match? Man, that sounds fun. But it's only on Switch? There's no other way to use it? I'm jealous. I wanna do some. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I want to do some more like community-based stuff. It's on Steam? Do you think Uno is one of those cross-platform ones where if you're on Steam you can play with people on Switch? Okay, sorry. This is probably expensive, but we'll tank it, and then we'll switch. Let's get a head start. Oh, okay. Better to see this now than later, I guess. So once again, probably some kind of steel type in the back. Ooh, nice defense drop. The question is, do we shield here? I'll shield. Nice. Good counting by them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see why Uno wouldn't be crossed eventually. Ooh, I was hoping it'd be. I was hoping it'd be cross-platform now. Okay, too bad I don't have Dragon Tail. So this is just, hopefully we can sometime farm down. GG's! It seems like eventually you can play on mobile, but for now it's only on Switch. I'm gonna look that up because that'd be really fun to do Uno with other streamers. Your username, Lost Bobo, is that on Uno or what? Okay, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Okay, PCG spawn if you need it. Yeah, I'm gonna look to see if Uno is in Steam, and then maybe we could do Uno. How many players is Uno, by the way? Like 4 or 5 players? How many were in your group, Lord Drew? I'll be down to play with you, but for now I have to go to sleep. Okay, no problem. Yeah, do what you gotta do. See you later, Lord Drew. Thanks for coming by. See you next time. Who knows? 4 players per game. Okay, cool. Ubisoft would be not smart to do cross-platform. They haven't put in the market over this Uno IP. Oh, it's a different kind of Uno. Okay, what? I'm gonna see if it's on Steam. I also try to host Fall Guys. Does anybody try Fall Guys? Logo, was that username on your Switch or your on Steam? Okay. This really feels like a Dragon Double Steel team. So I'm gonna try to undercharge this, I think. Oh, never mind. Oh, GG's. We escape with a 2-3. take it. We'll take it. I'm not 100% sure if it's in Steam. It's just streamers have a hard time pronouncing it. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if it's on Steam after. I'm gonna make a note. How long have you been watching Lord Drew, Thobo? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see when they stream next. PokeActor, you missed the PCG? Yeah, I did too. I think it's a little broken right now, to be totally honest. The PCG is kind of wonky right now. They must be trying to work on it. A while? You're his friend? Oh, nice. You actually know them in person? Did you go play Community Day with Drew this last weekend? That's cool. That is really cool. What color is the shiny purple cat? Oh, the Purloin? There it is. It's kind of... How do you describe that? Like... a light purple? Like a faded purple. That's like a faded purple. Unfortunately, no, you didn't play. Oh. So you missed the Kecleon surprise? Saturated purple? Yeah. Something like that. It wasn't so much of the shiny color. It was more so the fact that I didn't have a shiny Purloin in the first place, so it was good to find. Yes, you did miss the Kecleon. Oh man, we were just talking about those stores. So earlier, we were kind of going over our Discord finds in our community. Some pretty interesting finds. Just quickly, we did find two. You know, with Sucker Punch and Foul Play. And Lick and Thunder, it had random IVs, random movesets. But the only reason I found those two was because we were so close to giving up. We literally were kind of finishing up Community Day. We went to go find some raids, and then like the very last raid I was gonna commit to before heading home, we happened to see one Kecleon far away. I don't know if they fixed that, by the way. Apparently, we're not supposed to be able to see Kecleon in the Pokestops when we're really far away, but we found two. It just snowballed, and we were so close to giving up. Like, I'm telling you, we were at the raid. The raid was about to go down as well. We were about to finish the raid and just head home. But right when I got there, we were about to host a raid. I was just checking around the stops, and I happened to see it. And so I actually went to go for the Kecleon first instead of the raid, because I didn't know how long the Kecleons were staying put. But that was on stream, and that's actually posted on our YouTube !YT if you want to see that clip. Is Kecleon good in GBL? Who knows? I'm just keeping it for now. I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be good because it knows like these random movesets. And you really think this thing is gonna be good in GBL? This thing looks like you just breathe on it and you're just gonna faint. This thing does not look tanky at all. Okay, we'll do one more set. Safe swap. I think for maybe very specific leagues, potentially. But it really just depends on his randomized moves. It's kind of a... This is what I feel like it is. It's like a watered down Mew. Does anybody else get that feeling? Okay. We've been running into this situation a lot tonight where there's a lot of Dragon Breath users in the front. So we're gonna learn from that. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna switch. Okay, we're gonna switch. Force them to switch. Okay. But here's the thing about it. I think next month it should be returning the Kecleon from the Hoenn tour. So I wouldn't be too fussed that you couldn't get it, but it was a cool adventure, I do have to admit. If the whole goal was to promote adventure, then Niantic did a great job. Okay. Dragon Breath Gyarados. There's literally so many things that could be in the back. We're just gonna go with our Metagross with energy. There could be a Steel type, there could be another Dragonite. So that tells me there's like a Dragonite back there. So if I'm anticipating Dragonite, we have to bait here because they're probably shielding. Okay. We catch a move. Save some energy for a potential Dragonite in the back. Oh, I was way off. Does this take it out? No! GG's. Just a bad read. That was a bad read on my part. It was double ground. Okay, we gotta change this up. It sounds like double ground is literally all over the place. We're gonna go with we're starting with Togi. Okay, there we go. Since we're seeing so many Dragon Breath Gyarados, we're gonna bring the extra drum. What's my favorite? I'm a Gen 1 person. I'm always gonna be a fan of Charizard and Mewtwo. What about you? Okay, kind of a sticky situation here. Okay, somehow a charm didn't go through. Okay. I'm gonna switch. Oh, they also switch. Do we have the same team? Maybe we have the same team, just a little bit different charmer. Your favorite is Bulbasaur? Why? So I've seen outrage on some of these Gyarados. This could be outrage, but we gotta risk not shielding. It was a crunch. Okay. This should take it out. Probably, yeah, maybe it's a mirror. Exactly. Okay. PCG spawn if you need it, by the way. This is straight up maybe a mirror match. They're not switching out, so maybe it is a dragon type in the back. Oh gosh. Is it a dragon? Oh no. GG's. What kind of team is this? At least we'll get a shield. We're not gonna switch. Oh, actually we didn't even get a shield, never mind. GG's. Just got team comped. That's a tricky lineup. You go charm. You're just hoping you find a lineup. It's your 001. Oh, I get it. Your number 1 is your favorite. But is there a story behind the Bulbasaur? Like, is that the first one you picked in the game? You got a shiny Shundo from it. Okay. Worst case scenario here is an obvious switch. Okay. So we were anticipating dragons in the front. Now we see no dragons in the front. Now we see them on the back. As soon as we go to Togekiss. What are the chances? Okay, the good news is we don't have to worry about any of the moves because Togekiss resists everything that Dragonite traditionally learns or uses. I'm not shielding. Love it from the anime, my go-to starter. You have a Shundo Bulbasaur? You got that Shundo? Switching out, we just gotta hope we can outpace. Okay, unfortunately, this is a bad situation for us because This Garchomp knows Dragon Tail, which probably means it has Sand Tomb, which probably means it's gonna outpace us. So we have to double shield here, unfortunately. Yep. Man, this is so crazy. We're just facing every single hard counter possible. My only hope is to double shield here to waste the time and potentially switch out. That's my only hope. It's not entirely over, but... Okay, they let it go. I'm gonna switch. This is GG's because they're just gonna farm us down and potentially get to 2 Meteor Mash. GG's. Lobo says unfortunately no Shundo. Ooh. Do you have 100% Bulbasaur? Or maybe 100% Venusaur? Alright. If that's the way they want to do it, we're running double ground. Double ground, whatever. No save switch, we're doing very double ground. Thobo says I'm also collecting Bulbasaurs from around the world in Pogo. Ooh, that's an interesting challenge. So from every country or what? Okay, after you have a Hundo Mamoswine. It's 35.5. If you can get to the level 50, that'd be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch the next move. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. This is bad. Oh my gosh. This is really bad. Okay, wait. I do get a shield. I'm gonna farm us down. At least I get a shield. What do we think is in the back? They got Extra Drill and Haxorus. We're not shielding anything. How do you do that? How do you get your Mamoswine to level 40? Okay, let's put the pressure on them. They don't seem to want a shield. Okay, we take it. Now the question is, do we shield? Oh, and we get the defense drop. Jeez. That's gonna be a L. You're trying to get it from every country? So how many countries are there in the world? But there's some countries that don't have Pokemon Go available. How are you gonna get? How are you gonna get? How are you gonna get the Bulbasaur from like certain places? So yeah, that last game, unfortunately, it was all about if I could catch a move because it was bad lineups all around, and that's how it goes. Let's see if we can salvage one game. You have a Hundo Noctowl? Well, the Hundo Noctowl is nice, but I don't think it's going to be good in Master League. Okay, what is this? Of course, when I face a Gyarados now, it's Waterfall, but I was facing Dragon Breath Gyarados all night. What is this? Okay, after I get this shield back, I'm switching. Okay. So far they have Gyarados and Togi. I really think there's like some kind of steel type or ground type. If I think there's a ground type in the back, so there's a ground type, I'm probably gonna go in with our Togekiss. Let's see if we can hold. Let's see if we can get away with some of these terrible matchups tonight. Dobo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's see if we made the right call. Nope. Hard counter city tonight. Ow. These are some wild teams. 100% Chestnut apparently is popular. So this one unfortunately was just a hard counter night. I try to adjust. Unfortunately, it just got knocked down tonight. But it is what it is sometimes. Okay. So, let me just read what we said here. Of course, only available countries. It's not an easy post 40 goal. Hey, I like the goal. I like your goal. The whole idea behind coming up with your own challenges is what I'm starting to realize, because I'm level 50 right now and I have a hard time, you know, finding things to do in the game now. I'm not really into like XP or having the most Stardust. I kind of feel like I've done a little bit of all of everything in the game right now, so we're kind of just waiting for cool events, to be totally honest. Groudon, Ho-Oh, and Dialga. See, I would try that, but unfortunately I don't have level 50 stuff. This is a level 40. And we did try openly master, you know, just for fun. And we were just seeing all level 50, so I don't think I want to put myself through that. It's just one of those nights. It's all good. You're level 48, halfway to 49. Well, if you're interested, check out our Discord, !Discord, to maybe find some more friends that you can send gifts to. You can post your shiny sundos and hundos, and every Monday we kind of go over the Discord finds. So today we kind of showcase everything that people were getting in the last week. Some really interesting finds. Somebody traded for a Shundo Yeldo, so that was so nice. That was so nice. But what was I gonna say? You're in no rush? Oh, it's all good. I was gonna say tomorrow we have the new event. We're gonna be out for it. Check us out for that. The Zekrom, the Mega, the new Shiny Dedenne, and the new event all drop tomorrow, as well as Swirlix Spotlight Hour. So we will definitely be back for tomorrow. You have 12 hundos and 1 shundo. Those are nice, Pokeactor. Too bad none of those hundos you said were usable in Master League Classic. Dobos is taking your time and enjoying the journey. I like to hear that because I feel like people rush. We were the same way. We got to level 50 like earlier this hold on, wait. I actually labeled it. It was a really cool story, in my opinion. So in the summer, when all the birds came back, we got to level 50 with this raid right here. It happened to be our team bird, so it was just I didn't plan this, by the way. I just played this how I usually play. I never really, purposely went for XP or do certain things. I was just finishing up raids, and it happened to be there was one last Zapdos around, and this was on the stream, by the way. This is like 9 o'clock or close to 9 o'clock, so it was the last raid in the area. It happened to be Zapdos. We take it down with stream. We finally get to level 50, and it was lucky because that whole last day I never really checked my XP count on stream. I kind of wanted it to just happen. So this thing was actually really cool for my story, because not only my Team Instinct, but it happened to be on Zapdos, and I think this was the last day for Zapdos too. So the whole journey to level 50 here, it was kind of a picture perfect level 50. We did it on stream. We happened to do a raid. It was a surprise to us because I had no idea how much more XP I needed for the night, but it just happened to be this last raid triggered it, and it happened to be a team bird, so that's why I keep it, even though it's only okay. But July 7th 2022, and then there it is. Level 40 is when I got the Blastoise costume. So level 40 in July 8th, 2018, and then it took me roughly 4 more years to get to level 50. So I hear you on the journey. That's how I approached it. And then, now that we're here, I do have to admit, it is kind of weird to find ways to stay motivated, but I think the constant events are good, but I I probably I probably did lose a little bit of motivation. Although I'm still keeping up with the game. Bilbo, you're currently at 201 hundos, including 6 shundos. Whew, that's nice. You need to get the perfect salamence. We do have the salamence. That's why we're looking forward to tomorrow. We got this. We've had this salamence waiting. It's been like 3 years. Pokeactor says, Tex, I have a Hondo, a Alolan Geodude. Should I keep it or evolve? A Alolan Geodude, you're not going to really want to be using as 100% in GBL. So I would just keep it for now. Like maybe in Ultra League one day, but I don't even think you really want to be using it. Alright. Well, that's all I have for tonight. I appreciate it. Let me give out some shoutouts real quick. Thobo. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Have I been reading this the wrong way? Is it Lost Hobo? Or is it Thobo? Sorry. But shout out to Quack, Valentina, Lord Drew, Pokeactor, Clutch, Ashwin for coming by earlier. Lost Hobo, that's what I thought. Now that I read it, now that I didn't just glance at it, now I see it. The real Lost Hobo. Now I get it. That's a cool name. That's a funny name. Alright. I'm gonna switch it over. Peace to everybody. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Check us out tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow around 4 or 5 to go find some raids, all the megas, new event, and of course, there's a potential for Swirlix Spotlight Hour. Who should we raid, by the way? Alright, sending over the raid. See you. Go say hi to Sin Side Gaming.